Once upon a time, in a forest thick with trees and shadows, there lived two siblings named Hansel and Gretel. They were as different as night and day, Hansel with hair as dark as ebony and a penchant for adventure, while Gretel had hair as bright as the sun and a love for books. One day, their father, a woodcutter, was struggling to make ends meet. He announced that they must go into the forest to gather wood for their fire and leave a trail of breadcrumbs to find their way back home. Hansel and Gretel set out, following the trail of breadcrumbs and playing games along the way. As the sun began to set, they realized they had wandered too far into the forest and could no longer see the trail of breadcrumbs. They were lost. Just then, they spotted a small cottage made entirely out of candy and sweets. Their stomachs grumbled with hunger, and without hesitation, they ran to the cottage and began to nibble on the candy roof and walls. Suddenly, the door opened, and out stepped a wicked witch with eyes as black as coal and a cackle that echoed through the forest. "Who are you, and what are you doing eating my house?" she demanded. Hansel and Gretel explained their situation to the witch, hoping she would help them find their way home. But the witch had other plans. She trapped them in a cage and told them she would fatten them up and eat them for dinner. Days went by, and the witch gave them nothing but stale bread and water, hoping to make them plump enough to feast on. But Gretel, clever and resourceful, came up with a plan. She convinced the witch that Hansel was too skinny and needed to be fattened up with her favorite food, candy. The witch, eager to have a plump meal, began to feed Hansel nothing but candy, day and night. But Hansel, wary of the witch's plan, secretly fed the candy to the birds outside their cage. One day, the witch grew impatient and decided to eat Hansel, whether he was plump enough or not. But when she opened the cage, Gretel pushed her into the oven and slammed the door shut, trapping the witch inside. Hansel and Gretel escaped the cottage made of candy and found their way home, using a trail of pebbles this time. Their father was overjoyed to see them and vowed never to send them into the forest again. From that day on, Hansel and Gretel lived happily ever after, grateful for each other's differences and the strength they found in working together.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more fun and educational content.